Top of the morning to you. Happy weekend. Finally a happy weekend for me. Last weekend wasn't good. I've had my quota of illnesses for the whole year in the last 2 weeks. I 2 weeks ago ended up with a kidney infection, which knocked me down, put me in bed for a week. Then on the Thursday of that first week, come down with a heavy head cold, which is still kind of hanging around now. So carrying that round in work last week, being all grumpy and snotty. And then on Thursday this week, it goes down with food poisoning. So I've just been legging it back and through the office to everyone's mirth, joking about me getting me steps in and everything, which I certainly did. But thankfully that's pretty much gone now. I think we killed it off last night. Last night's the first night we've been out for a while. We went for mala hot pot, Chinese hot pot. Spicy, no? Mala is Chinese for spicy num, or num and spicy, because it uses a lot of Szechuan pepper in the stock in the hot pot. You just dip your meats in. It kind of kills off the flavour of the meat, to be honest. All you're getting is the flavour of the peppercorns. Well, they're not real peppercorns. Szechuan pepper is not a pepper in itself, it's a seed. But yeah, spicy, it's okay. So we did that last night. Hopefully all the Szechuan peppers have killed off the bacteria in my stomach now. And Saturday, just dropped the daughter off down at her badminton. Although halfway there she decided she'd forgotten a badminton racket. And we're just going to run a few errands now, going into town, the pharmacy, pick up some stuff. And then I think we're going to go and have a little drink and a bite to eat, though. Alright?
Still full.
Still full after a big breakfast, big late breakfast. Bet she has a drink though. So we'll see you when we get in town. Look at the wonderful one with the Prosecco. Cheers, darling. So we've just popped into Inotica, which is a little supermarket come tasting house, come butcher's shop, come cheese shop. It's got a little bit of everything. We like to come in here to stock up on our booze. So I'll just give you a little show around, show you what they've got, what products they've got. It's right in the centre of Vientiane. It's a good little place to come to over the weekend. They've got a lot of dry goods, olives, etc. Little pickles, sun-dried tomatoes. They've got spirits as well here, grappa and whiskies, bolognese sauces, olive oils, some wine, paraphernalia, decanting bottles, plenty of champagne, lots and lots and lots of wines. Most of the dry goods have gone. They used to have rices and spaghettis, etc. Here's some of the spaghettis. There's cheeses, even caviar. Look at caviar at $177 there. Beautiful cured meats. Better ham. And more wine. One of the most impressive things are the hams that are hanging up there. A few quid's worth of ham there. More wines. And more wines. Wall to wall wines. And you can just sit yourself down, order up some of the cold meats and bread, and we're giving this Prosecco a little try down, aren't we? What's it called? The Torricella?
Yeah.
Is it any good?
Yeah.
So we just ordered a mixed platter of cured meats, cheeses, pickles, etc. And we're going to get stuck into that with this Prosecco that we're trying out, and it is very nice. So we're probably going to buy a box of that. Previous to the illness and ailments as well, the weekend before I got sick, we did a bit of a fun run. I participated in a small way, had a little wander, did a bit of filming. You participated, Dad, didn't you?
Walk.
She walked. You got a medal.
Mm.
Did you get a time? Did you get what number you finished out of everyone?
No.
I didn't finish, but it was a good laugh. It was around Tatlawang Lake. Money raised for charity to look after local schools and supply them with much needed equipment. So that was all good. That was a fun thing to end the week on, and then the illnesses kicked in. So we're back and at it now anyway. Good morning. Day 2, lazy weekend. We finished Saturday off with a couple of beers in the Highland Bar Garden, or the Highland Garden Bar restaurant. Just chilled out for a couple of hours, had a couple of beers. We then went to the Italian job for some wonderful Italian fare and a nice bottle of wine. Good though, wasn't it? Joy, Keg didn't eat. She'd been eating Lao food all day. And then, after me thinking all was well in the stomach department, eruptions all night long. So today, we're going to go back to the pharmacy, see if we can plug it up, and get myself a haircut next. And just like that, nice little haircut. Nice and fresh, eh? And we've just had a lovely, lovely breakfast at Suzette Café and Restaurant. For those of you in Vientiane, give it a visit. It's a wonderful place. Great food there. They do savoury galettes, sweet galettes. We had, what did you have, darling? Salmon and avocado. Salmon and avocado salad. It's pretty good. Namwan had hash browns and cooked ham. I had the croque madame and a nice hot cappuccino, followed by a full-on fatty no-shirt waffle with what is it? Passion fruit ice cream. Passion fruit ice cream. And struggled my way through that. It was fantastic. So we like going to that spot for breakfast on a Sunday sometimes. Namwan and me normally go. Keck doesn't go for much of the
This is the second
European.
Third time.
Me and Namwan come a lot, but Keck doesn't come that often. But she enjoyed herself this morning, didn't you? Yes. And we're off to the market now, the wet market. We want to try and get some pork chops. Might have them for tea tonight. I'll take you for a wander around the wet market. Go and see all the raw pork and pigs' heads and cows' testicles, etc., etc. Standard fare on our Laos market. See you down there. So we just had a wander through the market. We used to come to this market years ago when we lived down this end of town. And you could get good pork chops, really nice thick cut pork chops. The only market I'd seen them in, that's why we've come back today. But alas, there's hardly any pork stalls. I think they've all moved up to the big new market, the Tat Loang market that we use on a Saturday. But whenever we go there, nobody's doing pork chops. You've got to get there dead early as soon as the pig's on the block while it's getting chopped up and request that cut of meat. So we didn't get any, and it looked pretty rough in there anyway. Old, starting to dry out the pork. So Keck's gone looking for bamboo, and I'm just looking over my shoulder. She's on her way back to the car without bamboo. So a bit of a fruitless trip to the 103 market. No bamboo, sweetheart.
Yeah, but it's look good.
Looks old. The pork looked old as well, didn't it? He even had a load in the freezer that was old, but it was in the fridge, and it all gone red and dry in the fridge, ready to put out for the next session. No, thank you. My guts are already doing somersaults. Don't want any more. Anyway, that's about us for a lazy weekend in Vientiane. Leaving the market, checking out. We'll see you next time.